Hello everyone, MFPallytime here, and welcome back to Starfield. I normally start these videos off with just like a brief thing I've been working on, and then we jump into our campaign. We've been working on getting some information for the Freestar Rangers, trying to find out who's funding the first mercenary group, and we believe we know exactly where that guy is. But I've been saying this for a little while now. I need to put a science lab on my ship. And I've learned a lot more about the ship creation since the last time we looked at this system. And I wanted to just show that off a little bit and catch you guys up to speed with me, because I was extremely overwhelmed by this when I first started. But once it clicked, it all made sense. And now I feel like I can build anything I want to build. So this was the core components of our ship before. These Legos were just snapped right back here. And then our gun was placed on top of that. That should look pretty familiar. The parts that we're removing here, I'm just dragging off to the side like Legos. This is an engineering bay, as well as just a storeroom, which is basically useless. Is it useless? I feel like it's useless. And also a companionway, which is a fancy way of saying it's a big hallway. So I don't think we need any of those, and we'll go ahead and delete them. Now keep in mind, I don't have too much money, but I should have enough for this. Instead of an engineering bay that's a 3x1, I'm installing a science bay that's a 2x1 and a Hope Tech workshop that's a 2x1. Then we can just snap our cockpit right back onto where it was before and move this back onto the front of the ship. It does change up our profile a little bit, but don't you worry, we'll round this out just fine. I'm going to also add in a control station, and the way we're able to select the different kinds of buildings we're making here, you'll notice that this Hope Tech all-in-one 2x1 has these little lines underneath it. This means there's different variations for this piece. So it could be an armory, a captain's quarters, a computer core, a control station, an infirmary, living quarters, and of course the science lab and the workshop that we already have. So I'm going to do the computer core. I don't know what that is, but we'll just slap that back there where that was before. That means that our docker is once again functioning. If we want to change the silhouette of the ship a little bit, then I can put on this Hope Tech thruster. It's just cosmetic. It doesn't do anything, but it helps our silhouette a little bit, I think. And then I'm only 4,000 credits poorer, but we made some pretty big modifications to our ship. Wait, we have one error. Ship has too few landing gears. Okay, it looks like we're spending a little more. What if I move that one back, and then we can attach this landing gear here? No, it doesn't like that. Oh, did that fix it? Oh, cool. I snapped on this, like, undercarriage landing gear that kind of goes along with our boarding ramp there. And then I could snap that back on. This also means we might be able to sneak a few more cargo containers on here on these side panels if I wanted to. Or maybe some more shields or something. Just gave us some more attachment spots. Now, eventually, I want to design a ship from scratch to be like a fighter, and then another one as a big logistics carrier or something like that. But for an all-purpose ship, I think this is looking pretty okay. Do I feel like I should move these back at all? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm a fan. So, we shall continue. Perfect. Thanks, bud. Now, it is important to mention that as we add weight, our ship does become definitely heavier to control. The amount of time it takes for me to do that maneuver is definitely increased. However, if we get up and look at the ship, for just a few thousand credits invested, which you get for like doing anything, I was able to add in these new airlocks. We have these workbenches on the ship, which has been a big obstacle for me. I feel like I haven't been able to do much crafting. Now I can study that right on our ship. And this research panel is finally back, so I can start to research outpost development. Or, more accurately, we can do some weaponry stuff. I needed like level 3 internal mods. You can see this is blocked. It's because I need weapon engineering rank 2. So because I didn't have a research station before, I couldn't figure out how I would craft those things. First, I need weapons engineering, which means I need to spend more points in science to get this unlocked, and then research that here at this panel, and I can start working on that. So this will help define my character's growth as we continue. Ideally, I get our ship to the point where I can have every system we need right here on board at all times, but our ship's gonna have to be a lot bigger for that. Now, funny enough, the guy we're looking for, and you really can't make this up, is on the moon right outside of Aquila City. Isn't that just hilarious? But I want to see if I can do some space combat first. There's some sensor contact as well as some more sensor contact in this system. Captain Charles is just going to fly over and just check that out. Wow, that was cool. This is what I wanted. I could show you guys my new strategy for ship combat. Obviously, I want to lock onto targets if I can, but I have an interesting strategy that I haven't seen anyone else doing. So I stick to lasers as I am fighting this ship. Wow, I am much slower. I stick to lasers to get their shield down. That's pretty standard, but I'm not doing any locking on while I'm doing that. Now, unfortunately, there are other ships here that are helping me, so I can't give you a full fucking description of this. But basically, I take the shields down, then I lock on, and while I'm locked on, time gets slowed, right? We have more time to think about all of our actions. I then transfer all of the power out of my lasers into ballistics, and each of my shots will chunk that hull like crazy. We just rip ships apart. Then once that one dies, I transfer back to lasers and the cycle repeats. Well, thanks for the help, guys. I didn't need any, but good job. Glad you're taking care of yourselves. I know this has been a long intro, but thank you for joining me for it. Unfortunately, that fight was over pretty quick, but I've been refining my combat style in between episodes. I'm really enjoying the space combat, and from what I can tell, it feels like I'm the minority in that. I hope you guys have some fun with it in the future too. Well, we found the Fortuna hovering around the moon just outside of Aquila City. Captain Charles is on pursuit. Where's his ship at? It says I have to board it. Do you think it's going to be a friendly boarding? Who's that there?
This is Mrs. Whitmore's 6th grade class.
What?
We are having a problem and need help.
Sure, what's up?
Oh, thank you. The school district is supposed to do maintenance on the ships. But our grav drive's cracked and leaking helium-3. The ship can't jump right now. What's helium-3? Helium-3 is a stable isotope of helium that is used as fuel for grav drives, Tashi. What's a grav drive? You know what a grav drive is, or you should. You wrote a paper on it.
Did he use AI?
I'm not sure Billy does know what a grav drive is. Class, please, talk quietly amongst yourselves. This is important. Do you have any extra ship parts?
Oh, I do, absolutely. I actually stocked up on like 15 of them before we started this episode. How many ship parts do you guys need?
Let me see. Mrs. Whitmore, who are you talking to? Is it a pirate? Pirates? There are pirates?
There's a lot of pirates.
What? No pirates. Everyone is safe.
Captain Charles! Actually, I'm a member of Constellation. No, I'm a Freestar Ranger. I'm an opposite of the pilot.
Whoa. Do you have a gun? Have you killed pirates?
Many pirates. You're about to be hit by an asteroid, it looks like.
I've never met one. You see? The ranger's going to keep us and everyone safe.
Yep.
Thank you.
Wow, that was a precarious rock.
Settle down. The driver said ship parts should be sufficient for us to repair our ship.
10 ship parts? Lady, that's like 15 grand worth of ship parts. Oh, yeah. Here you go, Miss Whitmore. Here you go. Happy to help.
Thank you so much. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, you too.
Class, we'll be leaving shortly. Everyone, buckle in.
Take care, children. Have a good day. Oh, I just bought those. I literally just bought those. I literally just fucking bought those. Oh, his ship is on the planet. I see. Or on the moon, rather, in this case. Oh, you picked a pretty spot. That's our new landing gear we put on right there. It has even more downward thrust as we're taking off. It kind of looks sick. We definitely need to add some new attachments onto the side. That spot's looking a little barren, but I'm really enjoying our ship. Now, we could go for something like what this guy has here, where it's super long and it's a bunch of bays connected to each other like that. But I bet this thing maneuvers like a boat. Ours slowed down a lot since our previous upgrades. I'm gonna knock on the door and announce that this is the Rangers. Didn't hear a response. Going on in. Hello? Man, this is beautiful. I really should get a ship like this. This is...
You the runner? Boss is in the back.
You've got a receptionist on your ship?
One might say too well. I mean, I would say that at least.
Whoa. Okay. Well, while we're here, we eyeball some automated systems. There's a turret Mark 1 on the ceiling there. Also armed guards. Okay, this guy means
Nice
business.
ship, huh?
It is. I was just admiring it, actually. So you said your boss is in the back. Thank you so much. I'm going to head back there. I'm going to probably follow where this guard was going. I don't want to look like I'm trying to evade him. Hello. Good day.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
It is very calming. First Cav veteran and a security camera. Oh, so these are the same mercenary group. I didn't even put that together.
Nice.
Wait, isn't this the kid I killed? Hold on. Talk to me.
Join the first best merc company there is.
I literally killed this kid. He was the guy I killed on the planet, and he was with the first. He's come back. I used him in a thumbnail. Literally, you could go look at it right now. 100%. Same kid.
Of classical piano.
Oh.
It really puts the soul at ease.
Why don't we have a room like this? Just full of knock your socks off trophies. You know, really flaunt our success.
Yeah, dude, I wish we could have a room. Oh, God, so many turrets in this place. Statues? This is pretty cool. This guy does seem to have his shit in order. No wonder he's funding this mercenary group. He seems to have plenty of wealth to move around. Hello, sir. Deputy Charles here with the Freestar Collective Rangers. Just wanted to have a word with you.
May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Well, I've actually got some questions, sir, about the first. And I just present my badge to him.
Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate.
I ran the red mile.
I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
Did you just laugh at me?
Just surprise you, Marco.
And who might you be?
The name's Sam Coe.
A name well known across the Freestar Collective. It's an honor to welcome a descendant of the great Solomon Coe.
Yeah, well, that name probably means more to you than it does to me.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future.
I believe I do, Marco.
Assuming we all keep our heads.
So I'm going to try to be calm and collected here. I don't want to be too abrasive. I mean, look at the mean mug this guy's giving me now that he's done talking. So I could say, you know, I'm here to bring down the first, and that means you, but he's been cordial. So I'm just going to go off what he's told me so far. You mentioned the Major. Is that who runs the first?
That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did.
Oh, so they're
A lot of good men
former
died
inmates?
for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
He kind of just answered this, but why would the Major want a confrontation?
To settle accounts.
Yeah.
Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Freestar Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt council of governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
So he is more motivated by money, where the major of the first is motivated, you know, by hatred, it seems like. Could you give me any details on the first operation, including who hired you? It's clearly the major.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation.
They'll
I'm a
try.
businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm not going to let that happen. We're going to keep this sector clean. No deals. Tell me what I want to know or face the consequences. He seems to think he's above the law and above me. He demeaned my position as a deputy.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know, but you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective?
Absolutely, I do. You're not persuading me to abandon my duty.
If being in the 1st Cavalry taught me anything, it's that blind loyalty gets you killed. Time you learn the same.
Time you learn to say, he pulled a gun! He's dead. Got it. Taken care of. He thought he was gonna kill me. What a fucking idiot. Oh, that is a locked door. All right, we do have a lot of security to push through here. Drumbeat.
Grab everything useful.
All right, we got another encrypted slate. We got a key card, credits, and some ammo. Oh, he did install some bulletproof glass. At least that was smart. Well, getting out of here is not going to be easy. Oh, you killed the camera. Does this key go to this? Oh, what do we have in here? Is that Earth? Oh, dude, Sam! Sam, get a wheelbarrow. We're going to take this. I can't push it. Okay, I guess it's staying here. Lacerate Assassin's Pacifier. That's pretty cool. Credits. 5,000 of them. That makes up for some of the spare parts I just gave away. Digipick and some raw resources. Keep them back, Co. You're doing great. I'm just going to take all their shit. I don't want anyone using any of this against us. That was a Nova Disruptor? I don't know what that is. Some more credits off in the corner. Remote turret control computer. I think, we should update our friend and foe settings, maybe. Be sure to carefully read the user manual before changing friend and foe settings for autonomous weapon systems. Well, let's just recalibrate those. Protect current user is what we put in. And we'll just watch that chaos unfold. All of those turrets that they thought would be protecting them are now ripping them apart in that room. This is my favorite part, too. Hear all that shit that guy was talking? Does he have anything else we could take? Ooh. These are just raw credits sitting out on the desk. Is that a slinky? No, it's a vase. Oh, and you thought I wouldn't see the succulent in here? You thought fucking wrong. Well, it seems as though they've taken out the majority of the turrets, so maybe that wasn't as free of a get-out-of-jail card as I thought. Eyes up, boys. We got a lot to push through. That's friendly turret there. Good hit. That guy's dead. We got another area open with our key card. We can kind of use the high ground here against these guys. This bathroom right here. No stairs leading down. What's this? That's the bathroom. Nice purple towels in there. I am a fan. Okay, there's a few more guys in this room. We need to spot them. Oh, God. Oh, God. Good hit. Before we move on. I'm going to have to reload after this, too. Pushing up. Hey, this is the guy. This is the guy we killed before. Let me see ya. Yeah, that's him. That's 100% him. I don't know how they brought him back. There might be more necromancy going on in this place than we're aware of. Solid hit. I'm kind of trying to conserve my med packs. They're not making it easy, are they? I love the stopping power of this weapon. I was talking to my friend Mucka about the Deadeye last night and how it was my sidearm, and the ammo cost for this weapon is outrageous, but it's my responsibility. It's my burden to carry. But he was like, you know, the reason the Freestar Collective just hand out that weapon is because they can't find any damn ammo for it. So they just pass it off on every deputy they can find. Looks like a lot of the hostiles. Oh, God. Oh, this was the guy at the front desk. It didn't have to be this way. Terrible shots. They were all close. They were all close. Well. All right. We cleared out the place, and unfortunately, everyone died along with them. We're going to take these succulents in as evidence and then get back on board. We got another encrypted data slate, which means we might be able to get a big lead back at the Rock. We've been collecting those encrypted data pads for a few videos now.
Ranger?
We believe we have enough to help our friend inside crack the code. I hope we're right.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right.
To be fair, this is the only place I've ever seen you. Is this locked? I was gonna hack your computer right next to you. I want you to know that. Still trying to find forgiveness in my heart for Alex. We need to do better. Hey, Alex, I got you the last encrypted thing.
Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first?
Pretty good.
Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance.
I don't think
You're
they do
like an
either.
Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom, down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because let me tell you, I am so close.
Yeah, this one might have some blood on it, but I'm going to... Of course, don't say you doubted me now. I like that one. I like that one. It's a little snarky.
Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, Deputy. I knew you were a natural the moment I laid eyes on you.
7,000 credits. Oh, I need those credits so bad. I gotta make up for all of those ship parts I sold. You know what's funny? That is not enough to buy the ship parts that I gave to those school children. You know, normally when public servants help the public, they don't have to pay for it all out of their fucking pocket. What's going on with that?
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Oh, is this? Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't even know we were having a meeting back here. Did I do something wrong? Should I not have shot that guy? Okay, sorry.
Sit down.
Sorry. Yep, sitting down. Sorry. I've never been reprimanded before.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
That's terrible.
It's worse. It's tragic.
Oh,
How's
okay.
your investigation
It's kind
proceeding?
of semantics, isn't it? You didn't like the word I used? It's going well. Once Alex cracks that encryption, we should have a clear line to the big guy.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Come on, Emma. You know as well as I do how tough this job is.
That's exactly my point. When it comes to deciding who earns a Ranger's badge, I will not compromise.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things...
This is literally a performance review.
We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown.
Sure.
She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard.
Just like requested, sir.
That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Yes, sir. Causing friction with the council wouldn't help anyone here, sir.
Exactly. Dealing with the council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you helped an informant by paying off a large debt.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to keep the investigation moving. I could say I would expect to be fully compensated, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just wanted to keep the investigation moving, ma'am.
Of course. I can understand that. Even so, you deserve some recognition for your compassion and generosity. Thank you.
You got results.
Oh my
and that's
God.
what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Thank you, sir.
Ranger Macmillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
Yes, ma'am. It was the best option I had at the time.
Putting the lives of others ahead of our own comes with the job. I'm sure it was a tough call, but I think it was the right one.
I might go back and do it
So
again.
what happened with Marco?
Well,
I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
No, sir, he did not. He wanted to go behind the back of the Rangers, and then he pulled a gun out on me, sir. I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly.
I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
Well, unfortunately, by the time we found her, she had gone through the medical system so much, she knew she didn't have much time left. She just wanted to lay down and die, to put things lightly.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
He cracked the
I know, but
code!
This is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
Someone pointed out that the best medical facility in the entire galaxy is called the Clinic. As if there aren't other clinics out in the galaxy. And now we have the Factory. What do you know about the mech factory, sir?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility, mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
Well, I'll go check it out, sir.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If the Marshal's right, you could encounter serious resistance. Be prepared.
I'll do the best I can. Still got that iron on my hip, sir. It hasn't let me down so far. I did not expect a performance review. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna leave before they notice that I just took this succulent from off of that. There's a duck over there, too. I'm gonna have to go back for that when no one's in that room. That's gonna do it for today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm happy to be able to record again after fixing that Red Mile quest. I know this game isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I'm really enjoying the story, and I hope you are too. We'll be back again tomorrow.